Hello and welcome to another update video about GALA. Yeah, GALA continues to be in this descending wedge we talked about in the last video. Also here, if I zoom out a little bit, you can see a few interesting things. So first of all, we rallied quite impulsively off the December lows in what I consider a wave one to the upside into January. And since then, we've been coming down in what I count an ABC correction in a corrective price channel in white. A, B, C. So you can see the white trend lines here. It's, in my opinion, a corrective price channel that we follow. And only when we break out, we can really confirm that the correction is over. But there are hints before that we can look at. Now, in this correction, we have a so-called ABC correction. That's the corrective wave pattern. Yeah, the A wave done, the B wave most likely done, and we are now most likely in the C wave. This C wave consists, in my opinion, of a wave 1 done, wave 2 done, wave 3 done, wave 4 done. We're now in a long wave 5. Other interpretations are surely possible, but this works out quite well at the moment because in the wave 5 I'm counting an ending diagonal in itself. So we can count here the wave 1 done, wave 2 done, wave 3 done, wave 4 unfolding still probably, like Bitcoin, Ethereum, and another wave 5 down expected. It's working in this descending wedge pattern. These would eventually be considered breakout patterns that normally break out to the upside. But until the breakout is confirmed, we have to consider we go with it, which would mean it's sort of focused on the downside until we get a breakout here. The lower degree wave count shows here also that we probably just are working here on a fourth wave. Yeah. The reason is that the move up was clearly only in 3 waves. Yeah, we reached at the time, that was a few days ago here, my targets. No, that was yesterday. Reached the target yesterday that I gave you. The ideal target for a fourth is always the 38.2 fib level. So it got rejected there, came down. Yeah, you could say possibly impulsively, but it hasn't followed through, so it didn't make a new low. So we need to keep options open, and what's happening here looks just sideways corrective. And that allows me to count it as an Elliott wave triangle, A, B, C, D, E. And as long as we now stay below the C wave at 3.18 cents, we could be looking at this as an E wave, which would then result in the breakdown. Note that triangle patterns are subject to change until the breakout is confirmed. So what could happen if we make a little bit of a higher high, because the E wave is never allowed to go beyond the C wave. However, if it does that, then I have to reset the C wave a bit higher, and we have to reset the D wave, and it would extend out. That's what I mean with it's subject to change until we see it broken into the expected direction or until it's invalidated, yeah. So that's possible. At the moment, I'm leaving it as it was, just sort of to show you the options. Now, the triangle basically is subject to change until broken to the downside would be 3.0489 cents. Yeah, this trend or this support line here. Why is that? Because this is the B wave low. So when the triangle goes beyond the B wave, that confirms a breakout. Confirmation is never certainty, but as much certainty as possible in these markets. Now again, if we move up here and go above the C wave high, it would at best only be an extension of the triangle. That we already rally from here has become much less likely due to the strong pullback. Yeah, so basically like a 90%, 95% retracement here indicates that we need another low. Okay, well that doesn't mean it has to happen straight away. So as I said, if we break out of this wedge pattern, what could happen is that we get a wider wave 4. So A wave, B wave, and maybe a C wave rally. As long as we don't break above 3.511 cents, that's still possible. That's the threshold for the fourth wave. And then we could still make another low. So be aware of the different possibilities here. Just be aware that, to keep it very simple, below 3.048, $0.030489 dollars. Yeah, dollars. The breakout of the triangle to the downside is confirmed, and we could get another low. We talked in previous videos about additional targets. Yeah, we've got here 2.95. Yeah, it shouldn't be. Yeah, $0.02957. And then below that, we've got the channel boundary line, of course, and down here the $0.0265 level. And if we break out of the wedge to the upside, this will be the valid resistance area all the way up to 0.03511 USD. Only a break above that would make this wave 4 unlikely. Okay, so then we have to talk about a breakout. Until then, until we get above that 50% retracement, yeah, a move beyond that would be unlikely for a fourth wave, and it would mean an overlap with wave 1 as well. So that's quite strong resistance. But a break above that would indicate that we're already in the breakout. Until that happens, I have to expect another low. But be aware that we are already in the wider support area. Now, a breakout eventually to the upside and an end of wave 2 would signal the onset of a third wave into the 10-cent plus level. So we've got a bit of space to move before we can really confirm a breakout. And then also we still have the descending trend channel. I mean, this is really only the first strong hint that the trend is changing. But really what we need to see eventually is that the bulls bring the price above the descending trend line of the descending trend channel of this corrective price channel. Really only that would have strong bullish implications and would indicate the onset or confirm the onset of the third wave. Now that's where we are here currently, and as long as the 78.6 FIB retracement down there, the $0.0257 level is holding, as long as that's the case, we can focus here on higher. If that breaks though, it will indicate that the bulls are losing control, the bears are gaining control, and that very strongly any upside potential is getting unlikely, and that to the downside we have to expect new lows below the December lows. So we're talking about prices below 0.015 USD. That's very clear. So we're moving into the support area. Yeah, a low hasn't been confirmed yet. The trend is still down. So, but we need to be watching very closely here when a low is formed, or if a low is formed. At any point, we need to be ready for it. It's a bit too early because we haven't confirmed it. We can't confirm it yet. We haven't seen any 5-wave rally to the upside above resistance. So for now, the trend is still down. But we need to be on high alert that the trend could be changing in this area. Okay, that's my update about GALA. I hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.